Welcome to Motivation at Hand, Ma. To know is to know how. In the dance of day and night, the equinox takes its stand. When light and dark find balance, across every land, the sun aligns with the equator, in a celestial embrace, signaling a shift in seasons, at a measured pace. Autumn leaves begin to fall, or spring flowers bloom anew. The earth, in its eternal spin, presents a changing view. Harvests end or seeds are sown, as temperatures dance and sway. The world turns, in perfect rhythm, night equals day. A moment of equilibrium, where contrasts mold ancient cycles of our planet, in every tale retold. Nature's poised in silent grace, as time seems to freeze. Equinox whispers of transitions, carried by the breeze. Celebrate this time of balance, of endings and of starts. For the equinox is a symphony, that plays in all our hearts. In this cosmic dance of shadows, and sun's relentless beams, we find unity in duality, in our planet's changing dreams. Unpacking the equinox. To understand the start of fall in 2023, one should note that on Saturday, September 23rd, precisely at 2:50 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, EDT, the Northern Hemisphere will witness the astronomical commencement of autumn, while the Southern Hemisphere will mark the beginning of spring. This transition is due to the Sun's southward journey after illuminating the northern portion of Earth for the preceding 6 months. This significant shift can be visualized by illustration. A vessel crosses the Pacific Ocean, anchored precisely on the equator, positioned exactly on the equator. Come the exact moment the autumn starts, the sun would stand directly overhead this ship. Debunking equinox myths. A common misconception about the equinox is its association with an exact split of day and night durations. However, this is a simplification. The definition that treats night as merely the period when the sun is below the horizon disregards twilight's presence. In an ideal situation, if the sun were merely a pinpoint of light and Earth did not possess an atmosphere, the sun would evenly divide its time above and below the horizon during the equinox. But due to atmospheric refraction, which elevates the sun's appearance when it's rising or setting, we often witness an optical illusion. The sun might appear to us as a fiery orb touching the horizon, yet in reality, it has already set. Furthermore, definitions play a part. Sunrise and sunset times are determined not by the sun's central disk but by the initial or final glimpse of its upper edge. So, if one were to consult an almanac or a weather report around the equinox time, they would observe that daylight's span exceeds the anticipated 12 hours. For instance, in Richmond, Virginia, on this equinox, the day stretches for 12 hours and 7 minutes, with sunrise at 6:58 a.m. and sunset at 7:05 p.m. The true 12-hour day-night equilibrium isn't achieved until September 26. Shifting our gaze to the North Pole, the sun currently describes a full circle around the sky, almost grazing the horizon's edge. While one might expect the sun to vanish at the exact moment of the autumnal equinox, it lingers slightly above. Only after 52 hours and 10 minutes will the final glimpse of the sun's top edge vanish from sight. Moreover, the refractive effects of our atmosphere give the sun an elliptical appearance when it's close to the horizon. As the sun edges closer to this point, the rapid increase in refraction affects its bottom more than the top, altering its usual circular shape. Shedding light on Arctic myths. Many misconceptions persist in the realm of astronomy. One widely believed notion is that the Arctic region plunges into 6 months of utter darkness followed by 6 months of relentless daylight. Such a definition assumes night solely as the period the sun is under the horizon, neglecting the effects of twilight. Despite the repetition of this inaccuracy in numerous textbooks and travel literature, the reality paints a different picture. Twilight, a phase where the sky is partially illuminated, persists as long as the sun's upper edge remains within 18 degrees of the horizon. For perspective, if you were to extend your arm and clench your fist, it would span about 10 degrees in the sky. Only once the sun crosses this threshold does true, horizon to horizon darkness, termed astronomical twilight, descend. Twilight is nuanced. There is civil twilight, the brighter variant, which exists when the sun lies less than 6 degrees below the horizon. This phase can be considered the period post-sunset when one can comfortably engage in outdoor activities without artificial lighting. A common reference might be the suggested time for turning on car headlights in some newspapers, which often coincides with the culmination of civil twilight. Contrary to popular belief, even as the sun hides for 6 months starting September 25 at the North Pole, it doesn't instantly plunge into abyssal darkness. At the North Pole, complete darkness, marking the end of nautical twilight, isn't established until October 25. The deep darkness of astronomical twilight doesn't cloak the North Pole until November 13. This state, devoid of any natural light, continues until January 29, when hints of light reappear. Therefore, the North Pole's experience of continuous darkness is closer to 11 weeks, not the widely believed 6 months. Embracing the fall equinox of 2023. Beyond the allure of pumpkin spice lattes and the anticipation of a spooky film binge, fall brings deeper significances. It prompts introspection with questions like, is my current path the right one? Or do my choices genuinely reflect who I am? While many celestial events may send us into a frenzy, this is one promises enlightenment. Autumnal Equinox in Libra. The cosmos encourages you to indulge in some self-focus, ensuring alignment with your true desires. It's a celestial nod to self-care. Libra is a cardinal sign. Its time begins Saturday, September 23 to Sunday, October 22, 2023. Gender significator, masculine. Element, air. Libra possesses an active, artistic nature, is easygoing, peace-loving, values aesthetics and harmony, and predynastic Kemet his consort is Mot. As duality is intertwined positive force masculine and receptive force feminine, in all things. Libra exaggerates this necessity for balance. Libra significators are diplomacy and a refined sense for social justice. Governing planet, Venus. Emblem, the scale, representing balance, stability, order, and fairness. Central phrase, I balance with Venus being its ruling planet. Associated metal, copper. This period beckons us to delve deeper emotionally, encouraging introspection and recalibration. The upsides and downsides of the autumnal equinox. Celebrate yourself. This season accentuates self-awareness, a welcome aspect. However, the quest for spiritual lucidity might be intense. Maintaining equilibrium during this period could be challenging. Should you find misalignments in relationships, career, or other facets of life, ponder on the adjustments required. After all, you wield the power to manifest the changes you seek. As day and night stand side by side, in perfect harmony they reside. The equinox brings a balance so wide, where shadows and light, in tandem do glide. A celestial dance, nature's pride. In this fleeting embrace of dusk and dawn's kiss, the equinox whispers of cyclical bliss. As seasons transition, we must not miss the universe's song, profound and bliss. Much appreciation to you for giving of your time with us at Motivation at Hand. To know is to know how. We trust you will come back soon.